Saturday night gone, Vasiliy Lomachenko defeats Luke Campbell over 12 rounds for a unanimous points decision in the UK O2 Arena. So, let's talk about it. So going into this fight, Lomachenko, a two-time double Olympic gold medalist, meaning he's won 2 Olympics and been the best, won gold medals. Also, WBA champion and WBO champion. Going into this fight, this fight was for the vacant WBC belt. So the winner of this fight gets 3 belts. There's 4 belts in the division, so 1 more belt won, and you're the unified champion. So, Luke Campbell, an Olympic gold medalist. He's won 1 Olympic gold, only competed in 1, I believe. That's the 2012 London Olympics, the same one that AJ won his belt at. Luke Campbell's from the UK, and this fight is held here in the UK, so he had a lot of support from his fan base, from the boxing fans, wishing him well. However, if we're looking at the boxing media, former fighters, boxing trainers and pundits, no one gave Luke Campbell a chance. The general talk was that if Luke Campbell goes 12 rounds, that's a victory in itself. And that's what happened. He went 12 rounds and that was probably his victory. I must say, a very competitive fight. So Luke Campbell did better than most guys fought. He didn't get knocked out, he didn't get stopped. He went the distance and he made every round competitive. So he didn't come to lie on his back. He came to cause problems and really push Lomachenko and kind of see what he's got on the inside. The difference in this fight, I would say, is that so both fighters are southpaw. They lead with their right hand and the backhand is the left hand. Is that Luke Campbell, very good jab, used his reach very well. He's a tall guy, so he fought tall, and he made it awkward for the shorter guy Lomachenko to come on the inside and do what he wants to do. So he made that very hard. I guess from my point of view, the only issue is that Luke Campbell's a good boxer, but doesn't have the fighting ability to compete with Lomachenko, whilst Lomachenko's a good boxer and a good fighter. He blends those both very well. So Luke Campbell, jabbing well, using his left hand, his backhand, not so much. When I say he's jabbing well, he's not always scoring with his jab. He's pouring his jab out to keep his opponent at range, but he's not always scoring with it. Lomachenko's got very good head movement, slip from side to side when he's coming forward, and slip from side to side, go backwards as well. So he did miss a lot. Lomachenko, on the other hand, threw, from what I saw, less punches, but he landed more. So what he was throwing, he was landing. He wasn't wasting a lot of punches. While Luke Campbell missed a lot. So Luke Campbell, jab, and a few body shots. That's all he really did. Apart from very good foot movement. Yeah. And holding the centre of the ring at times as well. Lomachenko, as I said earlier, very good foot movement. Can interchange from going forward and backwards at the top of a dime. Lots of good body shots, lots of good hooks to the head and body. Can land the left hand as well, and just do it so effortlessly. Apparently, as a young boxer, Lomachenko's dad took him out of boxing when he was very young, I think about 6 years old, to do ballet, hence the good foot movement. So, whether we want to call that an advantage or just working smart, well, it is what it is. So, I scored the fight 9 rounds to Lomachenko, 2 rounds to Campbell, and 1 round even. You may have scored it maybe 3 or 4 rounds to Campbell, but I think at a push, most guys would have scored it with 3 rounds to Campbell. Luke Campbell got off to a good start. He won the first round literally by just keeping Lomachenko behind the jab. As I said before, the jab wasn't landing, but it gave Lomachenko something to look at, something to think about. Second round very similar, but Lomachenko now getting closer, landing a few shots. I believe the 5th round, Luke Campbell hurt Lomachenko, I believe with a body shot, but I don't think he realised that he hurt Lomachenko because he didn't push the issue. And then a few seconds gone by, Lomachenko just started crippling Luke Campbell with body shots and looked like he nearly got him out of there. I scored the 6th round. Did I score 6th round? 6th round even. I scored 6th round even. Yeah, 6th round even. Andre Ward on ESPN gave the 6th round to Luke Campbell. Round 11. So I think it was round 9 I gave to Luke Campbell. I think I have to look at my scorecards. Round 11 is when the knockdown comes. So we're knocked down. I can't remember what shot was thrown. It was a shot was thrown to the head. I can't remember if it was a hook. But a few seconds later, Lomachenko throws 3 right hooks to the body, right behind Luke Campbell's elbow. That really hurts elbow. Then a succession of shots, and then I think a jab puts Campbell down. So Campbell's really hurt. But fair play to him, he survives the round. 12th round, I think it was around the 45 or the 45 second mark. Lomachenko again hurting Campbell, and it looks like he's about to get knocked down. But Campbell, very smart, he leans forward, grabs Lomachenko's legs, rugby tackles him, gets him to the floor, which obviously would tie your opponent. If you hit the floor, it's going to tie you and buy you time as well. Maybe he could have got a point for that or 10 off, whatever, but he didn't. And that was the end of the fight. Luke Campbell went to hospital after, I believe kidney pains. But a good fight. If you like boxing and technique, you'd enjoy that fight. For the average casual fan who wants to see that Mike Tyson effect, that Deontay Wilder effect, maybe you wouldn't enjoy it so much. But a good fight from my point of view. So going forward, Lomachenko now has WBA, WBO, and has now won the WBC belt. So what's next for him? Let's look at the Ring Magazine ratings. So looking at the Ring Magazine ratings for his weight class, Lomachenko is the champion. Richard Comey is number 1. He holds the IBF belt. So I would imagine Richard Comey would be an ideal step for Lomachenko next, because his goal is to be undisputed. And if he beats Comey, who holds the IBF, he'll have all 4 belts. So goal achieved. Number 2 is Luke Campbell, so he's not going to fight him again because he already beat him. Number 3, Pedraza. Number 4, Devin Haney. Number 5, Teofimo Lopez. Maybe Lomachenko may want to fight Lopez if he beats Comey, because Lopez is promoted by Bob Arum over on the ESPN network, and that's the same network that Lomachenko's from. So maybe that might be the next fight. However, on the flips, something to bear in mind is that Lopez has only had 14 fights, so he's very new to the game. But he may have had 2 more fights with it. Lopez is a great talent. You don't want to rush him too fast. Good athletic puncher. We'll see. Luke Campbell, what's next? I think maybe a warm-up fight, and then Devin Haney. So Devin Haney, 22 fights, 14 KOs, only 20 years old. But Devin Haney's on the same network as Luke Campbell, so boxing is very political. Sometimes it's easy to make fights with someone who's in your fighting stable and fights on the same TV network as you, rather than trying to go across the pond to another promoter, because there's, unfortunately, boxing, that's what it's like. So that's a fight that could be made. Maybe the next fight, maybe if they if Campbell could get back out in the ring, maybe in December, January, they could do a joint promotion where they fight on the same bill to aim to fight each other consecutively in the next fight. Maybe April, May next year. So that would be a challenging fight for Luke Campbell. And Devin Haney is very ambitious. He's caught out Lomachenko already. So yeah, what do you see going forward for Luke Campbell? Do you think Devin Haney is a good step straight away, or warm up first, or someone else? And what do you see next for Lomachenko? Do you see him fighting Comey next? Do you think he'll fight Lopez, or do you think Arum would sort of like leave Lopez as his young star to be and protect him? And I don't know if you heard, but the tank, Gervonta Davis, little Mike Tyson, punch sensation from the low weight class, he's allegedly moving up to 135, the same weight class as Lomachenko and Luke Campbell, and he's promoted by Floyd Mayweather, the money team, and a very, very, very hard puncher and a very, very good talent. So that could be interesting. So give me your thoughts. Let me know who you think Lomachenko's going to fight next. Did you enjoy the fight on the weekend? Did you think it was a good fight? Did you give Luke Campbell more than 3 rounds? I only gave him 2. Yeah, it'd be good to get your thoughts. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Wednesday. Friday morning, there'll be a video on the Japanese punching sensation, Naoya Inoue. It's going to be part 2 of his career. We've covered his first 3 fights last week. We're going to cover 1 fight of Inoue every week. So part 2 will be next week. which will be his fourth fight. So please do tune in. This is MSLB, Mark Sterling Boxing. Good evening. I see you soon. Bye bye.